about it. You're part of it. Yeah, that's a bad place to do what he did.
Park in the middle of the road like that on a slope. He's lucky he didn't break his leg. That's a big old electric line from the 70s.
See, that's the part. I learned so much hanging out with you. Whoops, that's okay. Some stuff's rather obvious, but not so much sometimes, right? That's his
Oh, boy.
What the fuck? He just backed into his home. Dude, I don't think you should be driving.
Guys. Good. How you been?
Good. What are you doing,
And we got somebody here now.
Saying there. We intended to be up here yesterday morning because I wanted to give you a little bit of a hand because I know.
Yeah, yesterday was crazy. You saw me running around.
Right.
Room.
So it was like, but unfortunately, they had a lot of last minute changes. One of them being, we went to pack everything up
Right.
and it don't fit. So then I'm like, well, it's only going to fit my leg on the roof. So I had to rig up. I had the rail, and I had to rig up tie-down straps because the hooks on the straps wouldn't fit. So I had to make chains, and once I made the chains, then I cut up an old
Right.
riding tractor tire. So the chain would go around the rubber, so it don't destroy the rail,
Right.
and it also grips better. Took an old rubber floor mat and laid it down underneath them so they don't slide. That's what I used to do for a living, was a flatbed.
That fella was blind.
Yeah, because I knew you some cool name on it. Jeff seems to be doing a really good job for you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do most of the riders respect him. You know what I mean?
He's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah. I was just checking.
He goes back with me when he was a kid. He used to hang around us years ago.
Right.
Way back.
I kind of thought that's the way.
Go. Doing good. beautiful 36 Ford behind us, as you can see. Some motorcycles.
What I should have done was I should have got a hold of a projector.
Yeah.
And I could have shot that trailer. Everybody could have watched it tonight up at the
Right.
canyon.
That would have been nice.
He's big. He's big.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's one big dog. We laugh. He outgrew his father and his mother. It's so funny, but that's Letitia's dog.
That's so cool.
It's funny though, if I start getting a little wrestling about with her and shit, he'll start on her.
Yeah.
He'll let me know.
Well, now that we can dry the floor out.
Oh yeah. I kind of laugh because she beats herself like he ain't no dummy. With me, he knows he might go wow. If I'm busy,
See, I love that.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. If I get busy, probably you're like that too. If somebody don't say, hey, eat, hey, drink something, it don't happen. If I'm working and I'm really into what I'm doing,
Yep.
since you last seen me, I lost 85 pounds.
Yeah, you look good. I'll tell you
Thank
what.
you.
You see the difference?
I feel the difference too. Thanks. Yep. I had to. You know how it is.
No, I know. I know all about it.
Don't take care of your health.
Be able to do the good stuff
Yep.
you want to do.
Yep. That's just it. Yep, so after I finish up here Saturday,
Saturday, yep.
yeah,
We had,
I'll be below Harrisburg
oh, okay.
at South Mountain at a drag racing.
Wow.
So I'm going around meeting all the drivers, getting to know more about the cars, you know, in the track.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this light is going to screw us. Looks like somebody's letting them through. Good. A lot of cars coming behind us.
Yep. Kind of a good bug to start out with to get a feel for it. They're lighter, aren't they? Like the
Yes, they are.
I mean, these showers aren't all that bad. And afterwards, if it gets tremendous, you know. here?
I don't think so. I've got a lot of other affairs I've got to attend to. I'm going to try. I don't think so.
Yeah. I thought the garden would have done that.
Huh?
Yeah.
I would have thought.
Yeah. I don't understand. Leg gets fast.
That's a little over a month now.
So he lives at his.
I'm sorry, we got the whole reliability runs coming. You're not going to have room, guy. Give us not even 3 minutes. Thank you. That's not my show. This is my show.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, no.
Wait, yell at me now.
Just sit tight. We'll be out of your way.
You got it?
They all come at once.
Stores. I think around.
Wow.
Yep, we're going.
Is that? Wait, where did I meet you?
I think we met,
Alice?
no, before Rodtoberfest.
Oh, yeah?
Here, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was, yeah, because we started chatting up down at the old racetrack, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then we started talking about, what Watkins Glen, is it?
Yeah.
Someplace. I said, well, if my schedule permitted me, I would love to
Oh,
go.
Blind Rock, mate.
Blind Rock, yeah. Just so you know, John, we are recording, but it's for the show. So, nice conversation, though. Keep it up.
I'm glad John's here.
Yes, I absolutely love it. I wished I would have hung out more with John on the wrong list, but you know how I am, Dan. I get this camera in my
We're
hand.
getting a steady flow, John, of cars coming.
Yes.
Please.
Which is doing a lot of my work for me. I'm sitting here recording all these cars coming at us. I'm like, and it's nice because people get to see them actually doing something.
Can I make this call?
That's just my plastic job. Oh.
Good. I got the cowl gun open and all.
Oh yeah, John, we're gonna hang out at Broad Lewis this year. I heard you cook a pretty mean chili, isn't it? That's what I heard.
Yes.
Passing a car about every 5 minutes.
Yes. Well, you know, John, besides shooting cars, doing a little drinking, eating chili's right up there.
Captain Cupping the Toes.
Yes. And you can't forget about the stories.
Got me thinking about that chili now, John.
He's hungry. You probably just get breakfast, didn't you?
I had a muffin and a coffee.
I had a protein drink.
And also, some of my favorites have increased in value, so if I think of them now,
Right.
some inside gets close to 100,000.
Wow.
I remember when they were about 15.
And you thought that was expensive, right?
That seemed pretty reasonable, considering
Yeah.
how much things like this.
Right.
Oh, and I have, I don't know, 2,500 of those Matchbox cars.
That's right. I remember you telling me that.
In my,
I believe, John, there's a dealer for that here today in the vending field.
I don't need to see it.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll tell you what, you got this old running smooth.
She's running better now, right?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad yesterday, but like today.
Today's right on the money.
Well, you know, you took it out and kind of blew the cobwebs out a little bit.
Exactly.
You know, they don't. It's unfortunate, but they don't like that. It's like, if you think about it, cars were made to move them, they weren't made to sag.
This is a good idea.
Oh, that's so sweet. What was that, John, ahead of us, the red building?
The what?
The red building.
That once was a form of a church.
Okay. Sorry, John, I was reading
Turn of the
it.
century.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
That used to have, I've seen photos, I don't remember it myself.
Right.
Used to have a steeple with a finger pointing to heaven, like a man's.
Really? That, I mean, that is like, wow.
Maybe catch up with this.
Yeah.
Crossing that highway is bitch.
Wasn't about to catch the Corvair, but. Good. Yeah, yeah. So how'd the track look this morning?
Spectacular. Actually better than yesterday.
Yeah. I've seen you and Jeff run up there.
Yeah, Don did quite a power rake
Yeah.
and grade,
Yeah.
and then massive roller.
Yeah, you rolled
We
that.
find it works better to roll with the dump truck itself with the
Yeah.
20-inch tires than a wide roller.
Oh,
It just seems to have a better footprint
Yeah.
for pressure.
oh yeah.
You're putting more weight on a smaller
Right.
area.
Yeah.
Right, John. And you put 20 plus ton
In the bed.
in the bed.
Yeah. And the cool thing about it is that I spent most of my time in tractors. Tractor trailer.
Yeah, I know you did.
When they flip me into it. My cousin taught me a trick. I can't remember which way it goes. I jumped the truck down. One way you put your hand on the bottom, you'll go the right way. Put it on the top, you put the trailers. I believe that's how it went, but that way you know which way to turn the wheel.
Exactly.
The road is still there.
Yes, John. This could get a little hairy with this highway.
Yeah. It's a major route.
And they mentioned the rest of it.
That's right, John. That got tough.
Yes.
And
Everyone was just following whoever was in the lead. You get to see lots of it.
I slept up with the stars last night. I pulled out from under the canopy and I'm like, other than, and in the way I'm riding, there's lights on, so when I gotta get out of the bathroom, but the other way, it kind of screws up my sky view. I lay there in my gravity chair and I'm straight up in the sky goes. And she laughs, she said, what happens if it rains? I'm like, I get wet. She maybe it'll wash a little of the dust off.
This is where they have the
Rat snaps.
rest. That's what it is.
I do say that you almost lost me. I mean, up here next to these signs were tequila and tacos. I'm like, well, Letitia, she's like, hell no. You are not going over there to these tacos and drinking tequila. She said, you eat white bone and you'll be ornery than normal. She said, no, I'll up there and Danny, it'll keep you in line at least a little. She told me she laughed so hard about the Caribbean Olympic story.
yes,
She thought she didn't want to let on to you guys how much you enjoyed it, right? Because she still wanted to maintain that vibe. She was still really pissed off at me, you know. But
she was waiting very patiently.
Yep. So John, when I got out of the service, I lived way down next to the Rio Grande, in a little town called Terwingwood, Texas.
Yeah.
And they have the World Championship chili cook-off. And they have what they call the Mild and the Wild Bird. Mild and the Wild Bird. It's like one's kind of semi-family friendly and the other one you'll see anything. And I worked for a guy down there. Get this, Dan. I worked for a guy down there running a tow truck. So I'd be running in and out of this place all day long. I worked up under these RV and little dogs, changing the transmission. While they're staying inside his garage, I'm working at night. This wife thought I was up under there. She walked right over top of me.
Oh boy. No idea.
No idea. I never said a word because I'm like, this is really awkward. It's probably best she don't know and he don't know. And I just keep wrenching away, but it was kind of funny, you know. It's one of them funny stories. I'm like, well, I must be doing a good job if they forgot about me.
Exactly.
Well, I was trying to be quiet, not trying to wrenches. I know they're trying to get stories. They had a sticky situation, the training it out, way out with their money. Way out. And, yeah, if I would have stayed there, I would have achieved what was that in job.
Actually took off at a local Hells Angels party. I wasn't sure if that was just an
Okay.
That makes, I think they were sort of falling out in that chapter, and they ended up.
Nice shot there. I'm so glad you guys all came. Really.
No, it's great that we get to do this, so we're really grateful.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was like I was telling Conrad last night, Danny.
Right.
He was telling me about my work, which I greatly appreciate. All his compliments, don't get me wrong. But I said, I always need to do it to make it happen. Like without you guys doing what you're doing on the job, the community ain't there and I can't do my thing.
Right.
So we're all in this together, right?
I agree.
And the spectators are, they're important because if there's nobody there to watch, then there's nothing happens happening. But I love it when we're in a community than an event. I really believe that because most of the time I see the same thing every year, and everybody I see online is like, "Oh, you gotta go to the Rodtoberfest." You'll never see anything like it. I tell people, I'm like, what? You mean you're on a driving course or a golf course, tearing it up with dirt drag racing with flags? I'm like, yeah. I said, and then right next door is this gigantic pavilion where we sat and get drunk and watch races. You're like, what?
When we first discovered what came about, immediately following the war. Rat Rodders would get together on the height of it in the 1930s, as we're coming out of the Depression. And then immediately following World War II, we had a massive influx from the British. John would have made that. We had PSA, Triumph, Norton, Vincent, on and on and on. So it was something where the Americans had to get on the stick and to change their entire line of motorcycles. The old big machine with a foot clutch and a stick shift was fading out. And again, immediately following World War II, you had a lot of the enduro riding, off-road riding was really coming about. And again, the British, you had hand clutch foot shift, and so on. Telescopic front ends. They were technically ahead of us, the British and the Germans in particular. So Harley had to come out with, in 1952, the early 50s, they came out with the K-Mod. It's direct competition to the British. Immediately, within a couple of years, they've got overhead valve on. They create sports things to this guy. Interesting how that transposed.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool when we were talking about the Bahamas Roadster, right? So we're the Bahamas history.
Yes, you
I've got some long line of bike that Bahamas been around for a long time. Now they changed the power so they up substitute to get to.
What's interesting is the main force in the Harley-Davidson factory in Milwaukee didn't want to make the changes. They were building these big bikes that people could tower and this and that. And it was a lot of your main dealers and racers who convinced the factory, listen, we better get on the stick with the British here. We're just, we can't keep building a little 45 with 3-speed stick shift. We can't be doing it. When I got with a PSA, will blow you right off the road. So,
Right. Do you know
It's also influenced the performance of this country with sprint cars
Yes.
in the big race.
Yes.
Wow, that's early. Yep.
There was a lot of cross-pollination with the, during the Second World War, that you would have hot or you would have
Yes.
mechanics as GIs, and they'd be like spreading the word about being a gearhead.
Yes. That's important.
And it's a bit like, the Hells Angels coming from the Flying Fortress Bullet Group.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the sprint cars and the mini sprints that come out of the Northeast.
Yeah.
Because there was a big contingent between the Midwest and the Northeast, like who really owns
Back in the day.
back in the day. There still is some. You go down in that country down around my neck of the woods down next to EMNR, there's still that. So if you ever get a chance,
We can't turn around without falling over in the track down there.
right. There's still a handful of tracks down there. They're running the Outlaws, which were,
Going
sprint
now
cars.
to Williams Grove, and
Yep.
I had my beam to Lincoln, and I haven't seen the Outlaws there.
Have you been to the Eastern Museum of Motor Racing?
Yeah, I think the
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a wild museum, ain't it, John?
It's also good because they don't stick to exclusively track cars either.
No, they have drag racing in there. They got,
Things like big block shed, a
Yep.
lot of big block Chevys from Can-Am cars.
yep.
Wow.
Oh, they got everything in there. They have pictures of an old board track that was next to me about 45 minutes from the house. Can you imagine racing on boards? And when they laid the boards down in the track, and they're racing like, and that would have been like after the war.
Right. Those tracks must be so greasy because the cars are leaking all over.
Yeah.
Pretty good absorbent once a layer of oil on it.
And then imagine the fire hazard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then them guys used to think they didn't want to be stuck in the car. They wanted to be thrown clear. That was their hope. Up until they started to put the roll cages in and, where you could basically do like I did when I rode that tractor trailer. Everybody's like, did you wear a seatbelt? No, I never wore a seatbelt. What to do? I did what the old timers told me. Tuck under the dash. Get your ass up under that Kenworth dash. You wouldn't tell about it. I rode the propane tanker deal. I got
Really?
Yeah, I got the photo front page out to the mirror when I rolled it over. And then you look at it, I'm in a ditch. I was so close to barrel roll. All because, so right there at that point, it switches down to 55.
Right.
Car cuts me off. I don't want to take them up under the bows. It's going to be nasty. So I'm figuring I'll drop off in the exit ramp. When they go by, I'll get back on. They stayed right beside me.
That's nice.
Yeah. They stayed right beside me, so I have to go off this exit ramp at highway speeds. I knew it wasn't probably going to be.
Right. Exactly.
But God's blessing, right? Because I slipped the time. It was rush hour traffic. Thank God the night was red. When I rolled it, I was lost. 2 lanes of pretty,
And,
I'll get the picture and show it to you. I got it. With my name. I did make the newspaper twice.
what a way to make the paper.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but you want to know what was wild? Was the girl I was with? She's freaking out, right? Because she sees it on television. I was on television too. They're out there filming it. The cops talking to me up there. They're like, thank God it's empty. I'm like, no, not thank God it's empty, because now you've got 500 gallons of propane in a pressure vessel, half full. It's got all the shrink to expand. It's going to be a bigger bomb. What? Like, yeah, it's going to expand. I said, everything's cool though. I make sure the emergencies were shut. He's like, what? I said, after he rolled it, kicked the windshield out and fall out to the other side. When I come to, I'm looking at the door up there. I'm thinking, you left them all the way up there. How are you going to flip the door and the door open and fall out? Then I'm thinking, oh, Oh, this ain't no big deal. The windshield will already got it. I kicked it out. I pulled out the water windshield again. You know how small that is.
Yes. Yes.
And it shows you what a drum will do. Not bad. I'm sitting there. Well, there's Kentucky. It says to me, and that's when it comes to me, I finally get my senses. I'm like, I gotta go check something. So, no, I'm gonna get you stabilized. I'm like, no, that's propane. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, if family emergencies aren't close, we didn't do a half an hour too long. You ain't gotta worry about my back.
I met her at a club in Manhattan in the early 80s.
Right.
She's from Long Island, and we got married a few years later. And then we split up after that for a while, after about 6 years or something. And I had to go, I was going to go back to England, but I had a girlfriend at the time. And then I met the we've been together for years.
Right.
I've been there now longer in this country than I have in England.
Right.
So
Why go back?
I'm English, but I feel pretty American. I'm used to this country.
Mm-hmm.
I like the things I can do here.
Right.
And basically my life is here.
Too bad you didn't have some signs on the side of the car. If it looks good, right? It'd be a cool advertisement. I'm planned, but you know what I'm saying, Dan? As long as we do it good. Yeah.
I was hoping that the rain would keep the dust down on the track today.
Well, we've got the fire department there
Okay.
today, Joe, so we'll be good, guys.
Yeah.
They were there yesterday. They did a great job.
Yeah. I went to the Circle M Ranch earlier this year, and they had the fire department
Yeah.
wetting down the track there, which is a good thing.
Yeah, they're-
Except that the cars are splattered in mud.
They're very good to me, John.
Yeah.
Now you get-
It always works out, man. Remember that spontaneity you were talking about?
Right?
So I get to set in your car and build practically every car on the runs. So this is reliability running things. That made me think of it. You ought to come up with a cool set of hand signals, right? That way everybody kind of can communicate a little better.
Well, we're just over the hill from the drive-in, guys.
Okay.
You know, I was going to some guys getting it. I was trying to find them the last 2 years. Maps.
Right.
And I found what town is.
This is Greenville here.
So I found the drive-in, and I found the where the old dirt track was.
That's southwest of over there.
Yeah.